The buzzing streets of Seoul were unusually restless on the morning when the news broke that Shin had been admitted to the VIP maternity wing of Seoul National University Hospital. The hospital, already famous for handling the births of political leaders' children and A-list celebrities, suddenly transformed into a fortress of anticipation. Photographers and reporters crowded near the discreet side entrance usually reserved for dignitaries, their lenses pointed like arrows for the slightest glimpse of Kim Woo-bin or a family member who might confirm the rumors. The crisp autumn air carried a strange electricity, kind that only comes when the public senses history in the making. Shin Min-ah, known for her ethereal beauty and effortless grace on screen, had kept her pregnancy almost entirely private. For months, the couple had been spotted only briefly, their public appearances carefully managed. Fans speculated endlessly on online forums about her glowing complexion, her choice of oversized coats, and the way Kim Woo-bin would shield her from flashing cameras when they were caught leaving a restaurant late at night in Gangnam. Their agencies gave nothing away. Polite but vague statements about the couple's well-being. That was why the sudden confirmation that she had gone into labor sent shockwaves through both the Korean entertainment industry and the international fan community. Outside the hospital, fans gathered with banners, flowers, and small gifts, even though they knew these would never reach the couple. A banner held by a group of university students read, "Shin Min-ah and Kim Woo-bin, congratulations on your new beginning." Another, written in English by an international fan group, claimed, "Global family awaits baby Woo-min." The scene resembled not just the welcoming of a child, but the coronation of a new generation of celebrity royalty. People wept openly, hugging strangers, united by their love for two actors who had weathered storms together and now stood on the brink of parenthood. Inside the VIP wing, the atmosphere was markedly different. Calm yet tense. The polished marble floors echoed with the footsteps of medical staff moving swiftly but silently. Shin Min-ah had been admitted discreetly in the early morning hours, dressed in simple clothing, accompanied only by Kim Woo-bin and her immediate family. Witnesses reported that Woo-bin looked nervous, pacing outside the delivery room, but his eyes carried unmistakable excitement. For a man who once battled cancer and endured years away from the limelight, this was a new chapter of triumph, one that no film role could ever match. As the hours passed, rumors trickled out from hospital staff. A nurse whispered that the delivery was progressing smoothly. Another claimed that Woo-bin had refused to leave Min-ah's side, holding her hand through contractions. Fans clung to these scraps of information, passing them like sacred secrets across online forums and fan cafes. Television stations interrupted programming with live updates, showing crowds outside the hospital and replaying past clips of the couple. From their drama shoots to red carpet appearances, the nation was collectively holding its breath. Finally, just before noon, the agencies released an official statement. "We are delighted to share that Shin Min-ah and Kim Woo-bin have welcomed their first child at Seoul National University Hospital. Both mother and baby are healthy. The family asks for privacy at this joyous time." The words were simple, yet the effect was seismic. Within minutes, hashtags like Shin Min-ah baby, Woo-bin dad, and baby Woo-min began trending worldwide. News anchors spoke with reverence, as if announcing the birth of royalty. Fans in different time zones set alarms and stayed awake through the night just to be part of the moment. The hospital became the epicenter of a media storm. Reporters speculated endlessly. Was it a boy or a girl? Who would be the first celebrity friend to visit? Would Shin Min-ah take a career break? She surprised fans with an early comeback? Some noted that Seoul National University Hospital's VIP ward had previously been chosen by other top stars, hinting that the couple had spared no expense to ensure privacy and world-class medical care. Security personnel patrolled every corridor, ensuring no photographs could be leaked. While fans revisited the couple's love story, reflecting on how fate had brought them together. Shin Min-ah, the nation's sweetheart, admired for her performances in dramas like My Girlfriend is a Gumiho and Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha, had stood by Kim Woo-bin when he was diagnosed with nasopharyngeal cancer in 2017. During his darkest days, she became his anchor, visiting him quietly at hospitals, encouraging him through grueling treatments, and shielding him from relentless speculation. Their relationship, once doubted by skeptics as a typical celebrity fling, had transformed into a tale of resilience and devotion. To many fans, the birth of their child was not just personal happiness, It was the culmination of years of shared struggle and unshakable love. As congratulatory messages poured in, fellow actors and industry colleagues added their voices. Messages appeared on Instagram stories, Kakao Talk open chats, and even Weibo, with international stars joining the chorus of celebration. Song Joong-ki wrote, "Welcome to parenthood, my dear friends. Your baby is already blessed with the best parents." Kim Ji-won posted a photo of white flowers, captioned, "New beginnings, endless love." The post added fuel to the already blazing fire of excitement online. Back inside the hospital, Kim Woo-bin reportedly stepped out briefly to meet with close family members in the private waiting area. Though no photos were taken, witnesses described him as teary-eyed yet radiant, repeating the words "thank you to everyone who offered their congratulations." For a man who had spent years rebuilding his health and career, this was perhaps the most profound moment of gratitude he had ever known. He later told a close friend, according to leaked accounts, "This is the happiest day of my life. No role, no award, can compare." The first day of the baby's life became a public holiday of sorts for the fandom. Fan clubs organized online live streams where members lit candles and played montages of the couple's iconic scenes. Others created digital artwork, depicting Shin Min-ah holding a newborn while Kim Woo-bin stood protectively behind her, both bathed in golden light. Messages flooded Twitter, "We are crying tears of joy. They deserve this happiness after everything. This beautiful couple has created the most beautiful gift." Even as the couple requested privacy, they could not prevent the outpouring of love. Television stations set up camp outside the hospital gates, with anchors broadcasting updates every hour. Debated possible baby names, drawing from the couple's past interviews where they mentioned favorite words or places. Others speculated on godparents, wondering if close friends like Lee Jong-suk or Gong Hyo-jin would play a role in the child's life. The frenzy showed no signs of slowing down. Yet amid the chaos, what mattered most was the serene moment inside room 506 of the VIP maternity ward, where Shin Min-ah, exhausted but glowing, held her child for the first time. Kim Woo-bin, seated beside her, could not take his eyes off the baby, his hand resting gently on Min-ah's shoulder. Nurses reported that he whispered words of gratitude and promise, vowing silently to protect his family above all else. In that small room, far removed from the noise outside, history was being written not by cameras or headlines, but by love. As the evening fell over Seoul, city lights reflected off the Han River, mirroring the brightness in the hearts of fans who celebrated a new chapter in the couple's life. Restaurants offered discounts to customers who toasted the new family. Fans overseas organized online parties, Zoom calls connecting supporters from Japan, the United States, the Philippines, and beyond. Felt as if the world had collectively adopted the newborn as their own. Proof that in a fractured age, love and joy still had the power to unite. Then, just when fans thought the story had reached its peak, whispers began to circulate about Kim Woo-bin's plans to reveal the baby's name. If the birth itself was headline-worthy, the choice of name promised to be an even greater shock. Insiders hinted that the name was unusual, carrying deep symbolic meaning, and that it would be announced personally by Woo-bin himself outside the hospital the following day. This revelation set the stage for yet another global frenzy, promising that the drama was far from over. The following morning, the scene outside Seoul National University Hospital was even more chaotic than the day before. News vans lined the street, cameras perched on rooftops, and fans huddled together with blankets after camping overnight just to witness what they believe would be the most important announcement since the birth itself. Police officers created a protective barrier around the main entrance. Yet the crowd only grew larger, their voices buzzing with speculation about the baby's name. Social media pulsed with theories. Some predicted a traditional Korean name passed down from Woo-bin's family. Others argued it might be a Western-inspired choice reflecting the couple's international fame. Still others whispered that the name would carry a symbolic reference to Woo-bin's survival story. At precisely 10 a.m., Kim Woo-bin appeared, dressed simply in a black coat and white shirt. Tall frame instantly drew gasps from the crowd. Cameras flashed like lightning. Though tired, his smile radiated warmth, and the tremble in his voice betrayed both nervousness and pride. Standing at a podium hastily arranged by his agency, Woo-bin bowed deeply before speaking. First, he began, "Thank you to everyone who has shown love and support for us during this time. Yesterday was the happiest day of our lives. Min Ah and our baby are healthy. Today, I wish to share with you our child's name. He paused, eyes glistening, before pronouncing it slowly. The name echoed through the courtyard, caught by microphones, replayed instantly on television screens across Korea and beyond. Fans gasped. The name was nothing like what they had expected. It was both unusual and powerful, blending Korean tradition with a unique twist. Within seconds, hashtags trended, baby name shock, choice, unexpected reveal. Commentators scrambled to interpret the meaning, noting that it referenced both hope and resilience. Some pointed out that it matched a word Woo Bin once used in an interview years ago, describing the feeling of surviving his illness. Others noticed that the name reflected Shin Min Ah's love for literature, inspired by a character she once mentioned as her dream role. The shock quickly gave way to admiration. Fans on Twitter declared it the most beautiful name ever chosen. On Instagram, celebrities posted congratulatory notes, many including explanations of the name's significance. A cultural commentator noted that the choice was bold, signaling a break from strict family traditions in favor of deeply personal symbolism. A respected fortune teller interviewed on KBS claimed the name carried powerful energy, predicting the child would live a long and successful life. Meanwhile, the press marveled at Woo Bin's composure. Though visibly emotional, he answered a few brief questions, thanking fans once again and promising to be a good father, a strong husband, and a man worthy of this family. And returned quickly to the hospital, refusing to let the frenzy overshadow his wife and child. His short but poignant appearance only added to his legendary status. Inside, Shin Min Ah watched the announcement from her hospital bed, smiling softly as she cradled a newborn. For her, name was not just a choice but a symbol of everything they had endured. The years of hardship, the moments of fear, spent whispering about the future, all crystallized into one word. She knew the world might debate it endlessly. For her and Woo Bin, it was perfect. The impact was immediate. Entertainment programs dedicated entire segments to analyzing the name's cultural significance. Linguists explained its roots. Historians compared it to names of ancient Korean heroes. Psychologists discussed the emotional weight of parents choosing such an unconventional name in the spotlight of fame. Fan-made videos circulated online, sharing footage of Woo Bin's announcement with slow music, turning the reveal into an almost cinematic moment. National media joined the storm. Newspapers in Japan, China, the US, Europe ran headlines about the surprise, calling it the most discussed baby name in Asia. Some outlets compared the frenzy to global celebrity births, placing Shin Min Ah and Kim Woo Bin in the same category as Hollywood's most famous couples. For the first time, the couple's private joy became a cultural phenomenon, transcending borders and languages. Days passed, the couple retreated into privacy, fans with only the memory of that brief announcement. The ripples continued. Advertisers speculated whether the baby's name might one day become a brand, a household symbol of love and perseverance. Producers whispered about potential projects for Shin Min Ah's eventual comeback, betting that her return would carry even greater star power now that she embodied not only beauty and talent but motherhood as well. Woo Bin, already admired for his resilience, gained a new aura, that of a protective father, and reshaped by love. The story closed not with a scandal or controversy, but with an overwhelming sense of unity. Outside the hospital, as fans dispersed, one banner remained tied to the fence: "Thank you for sharing your joy with us. We will always protect this family." Heard in the wind, a reminder that the journey of Shin Min Ah and Kim Woo Bin had touched millions not because of glamour or fame, but because of their courage to love openly, endure hardship, and to welcome new life with a name that shocked the world yet felt destined from the start. In the end, the hospital in Seoul became not just the site of a celebrity birth, but the birthplace of a new legend. A baby, a name, a story that captured the hearts of a nation, and beyond.